Today I have Ron McIntyre, the founder of the Transformative Leadership Group, and we want to talk about coaching. This won't be a long conversation, but this is something that's been on our minds for a while, and we want to share it with you and the community. So Ron, why don't we hit the first question straight on? What is a business coach?
Okay, in my mind, a business coach is someone that you can bring into your operation either on an individual basis or on a group basis, that will provide you an objective point of view, a sounding board, and also be able to help you deal with internal issues from a very private perspective that allows people to grow and to really develop into the people that they're meant to be. That's a simple case. If I look at what the definition of corporate coaching is today, and this is based on some recent research, the definition is really nothing different than, in fact, here's one quote that says, provide guidance, feedback, and direction to ensure successful performance. That's nothing more than standard management principles. It's not coaching because it doesn't entertain and allow the person that you're talking with to grow and to become an individual and to really express themselves.
So, why should I entertain having a business coach?
Well, in my mind, what's happening in the world today, we're moving so rapidly that the big question in my mind is, why not have a business coach? I need somebody I can trust. I need somebody that can be an objective feedback machine that can hold me accountable, where friends sometimes won't do that, employees won't do that, board of directors won't do that. And if they do it, it's going to be from a very selfish perspective. The whole idea of having a business coach is to have somebody that understands that you are the primary focus. If it's individual or the team is the primary focus of everything that they talk about. And it's really making that whole process very, very transparent.
Now, you and I have collaborated for a number of years, and you know about my passion for open standards, for capturing, measuring, and utilizing relationship capital.
Right.
How do you coach, relationship capital? As you know, it's a credibility matrix and metric and score. But what does coaching relationship capital mean to you?
It really means about understanding the dynamics of credibility and being able to establish yourself in the social media world in terms of being agile, but not only being agile, being responsive. Do you make your commitments? Do you keep them? Being honest and having integrity. Do you, in fact, come across very authentically? Do you provide the products that you say you're going to or the services that you're going to? And if you have a problem, you take care of it right away. So really what relationship capital boils down to is the core of what we really try to reach at as coaches, is bringing that level of influence into a conversation or into a relationship that makes it stronger, makes it better, and makes it much more flexible when it comes to growing.
And in today's hyper-connected, dare I say hyper-transparent world, keeping commitments is probably more important than ever, because if you don't, it isn't just the other person or team that is seeing that unfulfilled commitment.
Oh, exactly. I mean, errors are being shown. Pick a retailer, Zaras, who just today had a big blow up that was in social media because of one garment that they released in Europe and in UK. Within the matter of 6 hours, it had hit the skids in terms of social media, and they pulled it off the marketplace in those markets and destroyed them. That's how quickly this market moves.
It's probably a multidimensional problem. You're keeping commitments. Most people want to keep their commitments, but we live busy lives. Leaders have multiple commitments and multiple stakeholders. They have to be very organized and keep
right.
commitments. So I bet you've had a number of coaching conversations with people around multiple dimensions towards achieving that high level of credibility.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, keeping records is a very simple fact. Keeping coordinated. You and I both use a product called IQTEL, which is based in GTD. Very good tool for managing projects, managing actions and commitments. Other people will use Outlook to do the same thing. A little more cumbersome, but it can work. People will use paper and pen. It's still very much in vogue in terms of management of time and effort. But the fact remains that you have to commit to some level of discipline to really make commitments come together and to make sure that you're honoring your word and honoring your commitment.
So to wrap up, we've talked about the definition of what is a business coach and corporate coaching. Why should I entertain being a business coach, or the audience and the community listening and watching this video, why they should consider having a business coach, as well as the benefits to coaching around credibility and consistently earning relation capital with all your stakeholders. How can people learn more about your coaching services?
Well, basically, they can go to my website, which is easiest way to find it is http://tlg-rwme.us, and just reach me through the contact page. You'll find my email address as well as you'll find my telephone number there, and just give me a call.
Well, thank you for your time, and everyone listening and watching this video, thank you for your attention. Hopefully we've added a little value, and if you don't have a coach, I highly recommend it. And if you haven't realized, Ron's my coach, so I totally recommend Ron, and I agree with having a coach. I think it's imperative in today's fast-moving, accelerating pace of change world. This is all for now, but you'll hear more about us in future conversations. Thank you, and have a great day.
Thank you, Rob.